This is KSN News at 10.
Police say it was a close call for two young kids found inside a smoke-filled home, and tonight their mother faces child endangerment charges. Good evening, and thanks for joining us. I'm Justin Kraemer. Authorities rushed to a southwest Wichita home after a smoke alarm sounds. When they get there, they find food burning on the stove, two kids crawling around the home, and the mom passed out on the couch. Police say she may have been under the influence. KSN's V. Wynn has more. It's new at 10.
Matt Augustine was having a nice barbecue with his family Saturday evening when he saw flashing lights outside of his home.
There was a fire truck and two police officer vehicles, and so we just kind of stepped outside to see what was going on, and then there was just a lot of activity picked up pretty quick.
Fire crews were called out to a home in the 2300 block of South Stony Point after a monitored smoke alarm went off. When crews arrived on scene, they saw smoke.
But firefighters saw something more when they looked through the window. They spotted a 1-year-old boy and a 4-year-old boy with no adults in sight. Officers arrived on scene and forced entry into the home to save the children.
It turns out there was some, it's described as meat, or the meal was left on the stove and it was left cooking and it had started to burn. Fire department said that had it continued to be left unattended, they believe it would have turned into a full house fire.
Police say the children were left unsupervised while the mother was passed out.
They do find the mother of the two children is asleep on the couch, and they believe that she was under the influence of something.
And neighbors believe the situation could have turned deadly had it not been for the monitored smoke alarm.
My wife and I, we don't have kids, but I can only imagine what it would be like being in that situation if our kids were in danger. But anytime, I guess that's why you have alarms. It's good, saved lives, potentially.
In Southwest Wichita, V. Wynn, KSN News.
The children were checked out at the scene by medics and released to another family member. The mom is now facing 2 felony counts of aggravated child endangerment. Turning to weather now, after a pretty mild weekend across much of Kansas, get ready to turn up the heat. We go to J.D. Rudd. He's in the Pinpoint Weather Center.
Yeah, it is going to be hot the first couple of days of the week ahead. You may want to find some relief in the form of water over the next couple of days. High temperatures will top out in the triple digits. Then some changes coming our way. Right now, it is a little hot, warm, and muggy out there. 82 currently in Wichita is the air temperature, but it feels more like 87. Some soupy dew points, 73, some uncomfortable dew points out there this evening. By the hour for tomorrow, I think we're in for a hot day, a fair amount of sunshine, temperatures topping out in the upper 90s. A few late day thunderstorms are possible, primarily in central Kansas. Hot again on Tuesday, but wait until you see what's coming up in the 7-day forecast. That's here in just a few minutes.
Back to the news now. It may sound like just an excuse to rock out, but a party downtown tonight promoting hard music, fast cars, and tattoos tried to teach folks a lesson about the dangers of illegal tattooing. Folks with the first ever Rock, Ink, and Steel Festival at the Brickyard earlier tonight say home tattooing is on the rise in Kansas, and that can be dangerous. They say if you get ink done, be sure to have a pro holding the pen.
To have a licensed tattoo shop in Kansas, it's a lot of work. It costs them money. They have to do continuing education courses, just like healthcare courses, meets certain criteria on their shops, on cleanliness and everything else.
In addition to tattoo artists, the festival also featured live bands, a stand-up comedian, and a food collection bin to help out local food banks. A big anniversary for the state's biggest city, as Wichita turned 143 years old today. It was July 21st, 1870, when 124 business owners and area leaders signed a petition to create the town of Wichita. One woman signed it, Catherine McCarthy, Billy the Kid's mom. She owned a local laundry back then. The Wichita-Sedgwick County Historical Museum threw a party today celebrating the city's unique and rich history. The museum treated kids to special tours and activities, as well as cake and ice cream. The Wichita Art Museum also celebrating an anniversary this weekend, marking 78 years now in Riverside after opening in 1935. Everyone got in free for a party yesterday, which included ice cream, live bluegrass music, and crafting activities for the whole family. Hundreds took part. Around 36 local artists and musicians were at the Botanica this weekend putting on a show. For the first ever family arts and music event, folks got to see dance performances like that one and get some Hands-on tips from local artists. There's even a performance of the Broadway musical Hairspray. All the proceeds from the two-day event benefited Botanica's education outreach. The investigation continues today into the death of a woman who fell from a roller coaster at Six Flags over Texas. Witnesses say the woman was worried about her safety restraint before leaving the ride zone. Sarah Deloff has the story.
The Texas Giant roller coaster remains closed tonight, 2 days after screams of fun turned to screams of horror at Six Flags over Texas in Arlington.
When they pulled up, the daughter and son of the lady that flew out of the car were hysterical, and they were saying that their mother flew out of the car.
Family members have now identified the victim as Rosie Esparza. She'd lived in her Dallas, Texas neighborhood for about a year.
When I mow the grass, she come out, bring me Coke, tea, ice water.
Witnesses report Esparza questioned the ride attendant about the security of her safety restraint and was panicked as the ride took off. Six Flags has not commented directly on the restraint, but issued a statement which reads in part, quote, "It would be a disservice to the family to speculate regarding what transpired." There's been one other death at Six Flags over Texas since it opened in 1961. A raft overturned in 1999 on the Roaring Rapids ride, killing 1 and injuring 10. This new fatality will not be reviewed by government regulators, since Texas is one of 21 states without oversight to investigate amusement park accidents.
There is absolutely no provision for post-incident oversight. The theme park operator, the carnival operator, the fun center operator are responsible for doing their own investigation.
An arrangement industry watchdogs would like to see changed. Sarah Doloff, NBC News.
A possible serial killer is now in custody in East Cleveland, Ohio, after the bodies of 3 women were found wrapped in plastic garbage bags. The identities of the 3 victims have not been released yet. All were apparently killed within the last 2 weeks. There is still no cause of death on any of the 3, but the murder scenes had the same M.O., leading police back to 35-year-old Michael Madison.
And everything was in about a 250 feet proximity to where he lived. The M.O. is the same. Each body was wrapped in several plastic bags. We definitely believe that he would probably be tied to everything.
Madison was convicted in 2001 of attempted rape, and he is a registered sex offender. Police say they expect to find more victims. 2 men are plucked from a tree trying to escape floodwaters near Phoenix. The 2 were stranded in the tree, hanging on for dear life after getting caught in a flash flood. The 2 looked to be uninjured in this news video. They weren't the only ones who needed help today. Crews across the area had to rescue stranded drivers caught up in the fast-moving waters. Bullets from a Coast Guard helicopter rained down around a speeding boat during a high-speed chase in the Caribbean Sea yesterday. That boat was carrying millions of dollars worth of illegal drugs. 42 bales of cocaine worth around $35 million were all thrown overboard during the chase. The drugs were seized, and 4 suspected smugglers have been arrested. With increased operations to detect and deter trafficking in the Southwest Caribbean, drug smugglers are now moving farther north.
Once you get the drugs over in Puerto Rico, it's much easier to get them here to the streets of South Florida.
This is a big seizure. This is 2,300 pounds of cocaine that will not make it to America.
Authorities say since launching a special multi-agency operation in October, they've seized roughly 40,000 pounds of cocaine with a street value around $600 million. A gator barks at a dog and lands up in jail. University of Florida Gators linebacker Antonio Morrison is accused of barking at a police dog early this morning and then resisting arrest. Investigators say Morrison barked at the dog while the dog was in the middle of an investigation. He's now being charged with interfering with a canine and resisting arrest. Both are misdemeanors in Florida. He's also facing a 2-game suspension. Still to come here on KSN, it's a case causing worldwide outrage against Dubai as a woman reports a rape and winds up being the one under arrest. And I-70 gets shut down out east after the highway winds up covered in dangerous chemicals.
You're watching KSN News at 10. News and weather when you want. at KSN.com.
When it comes to gaming, everyone knows First is best. First Council Casino Hotel, where it's always more winners, more cash, more often. Hit the water this July with Pontoon Palooza. Enjoy $250 cash drawings every Saturday, plus a chance to win your very own pontoon boat at the grand prize drawing July 27th. First Council Casino Hotel. More winners, more cash, more often. Visit firstcouncilcasinohotel.com for more info.
With Cox, I can watch football on the go, which means I can do two things at once. Oh, yeah. Oh.
No, I can't.
Go! Go! Yes! Oh, yeah! Did you see that catch?
And are we ready to order?
No!
Great, I'll be right back.
No!
Get Watch ESPN for live college football games on your computer, tablet, or smartphone. Cox Advanced TV starts at just $24.99 a month, guaranteed for 2 years. Now with free Pro install.
Summer. It's great to be outside. Yeah, but we need to get people inside our showrooms. We need to get you to Lubers Cars and Cheney today, so we're offering the Zip Zero Zilch plan. Zip down, 0 payments for 90 days, and Zilch high pressure tactics. With over 700 to choose from, it's fun to shop for your new ride. Plus, trade in any car, whether it's a Zero or a Hero, and we'll pay it off no matter how much you owe. With 700 to choose from, our selection has never been better. Our fast-track credit experts work hard to get you approved, even if you've been turned down before. Hurry, the Zip Zero Zilch sale will end soon.
What's new at the Sedgwick County Zoo? Meet Clyde, our new eastern black rhino. Although his ancestors came from Africa, Clyde is a recent resident of Cincinnati, but he seems to be enjoying his new home here. Like most 11-year-olds, he loves playing in water. But unlike most 11-year-olds, Clyde weighs 3,400 pounds. For the very latest on who's new at the zoo, click on the New Arrivals page at scc.org. There's always something new at the Sedgwick County Zoo.
There's a place where the best ingredients are used to create the freshest toppings for hot dog perfection. Like tomatoes, onions, pickles, pico de gallo, jalapenos, and much more. This place is the Creation Station at Quick Trip, a topping utopia. Okay, I think they get it. Craft your perfect hot dog and experience topping utopia at the Creation Station, only at Quick Trip.
KSN Pinpoint Weather is on the radio. Listen to B98 FM.
Welcome back to the show. A chemical leak shut down a section of Interstate 70 about 15 miles southeast of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania this morning. Fire crews and a hazmat team responded to the scene as officials say nearly 100 gallons of hydrochloric acid were spilled from a leaking tanker truck. A nearby truck plaza was evacuated as a precaution as traffic was backed up for miles. No injuries have been reported. A Norwegian woman has been sentenced to 16 months in jail after she told police there she was raped. Marty Deborah Deleva called police to report that she had been raped by a colleague. What happened next is the last thing Deleva expected. She was arrested by Dubai police. Her crime, sex outside of marriage. She described what happened the night of the alleged assault.
I woke up and realized I was being raped, and I went down to the lobby and I called them, or I asked them to call the police for me. They asked me, "Are you sure you want to call the police?" And I thought, of course I want to call the police. Because that's a natural reaction where I'm from.
The case has drawn international outrage since the 24-year-old was sentenced on Wednesday. Deleva says she went public with her story in hopes of drawing attention to the Islamic-influenced legal system of the wealthy Gulf city-state. Coming up on KSN, a Wichita area golfer gets a big win on the PGA Tour. But first, JD's back to tell us about the forecast for the work week ahead.
Do you need new windows for your home? Call Allstates. For a limited time, have new windows installed in your home for only $29.95. That's right, 8 new windows completely installed for only $29.95. That's a top quality double hung window, dual pane glass, tilts into clean, custom made to fit your home, and all work performed by Allstate's expert installers. New windows professionally installed for only $29.95. This is a limited time offer, so don't wait.
Call Allstates for your best home improvement value.
Call, click, or come by our showroom today.
Get KSN News anytime, anywhere, no matter where in Kansas you go. Take KSN News with you for the news you need to know when it happens. Posted by the news team you trust. Updates, forecasts, radar, and more. You can even report it to the KSN News team. When you see news happen, upload your own news tips, photos, or videos. Stay connected to KSN News anytime, anywhere. Download the KSN News app today for your phone or tablet at ksn.com.
After I got hurt in a car wreck, the insurance company offered me next to nothing for my injuries. It wasn't even enough to cover the medical bills. I'm not taking their tiny offer. I'm calling Brad Postotnik.
She called me and I made the insurance company pay her a lot more than their original offer. Don't let your insurance settlement go up in smoke. Call me right now.
Brad found out my case was worth $390,000.
I'm attorney Brad Postotnik. If you've been hurt in a car wreck, call me. It's just that easy.
1-877-C-BRAD.
Save big money during the Menards Big Sale. Update your bathroom with a new Pace vanity. The Charleston vanity with ornate white raised panels and slow close drawer is only $149. And the 30-inch Royal Oak with deep oak finish is $228. Make everyday life easier with Moen. The Emmy Kitchen Sink Kit features an 8-inch deep stainless steel sink, pull-out spot-resistant faucet, 2 matching strainers, and a soap dispenser. Only $279.
Save big money at Menards.
This week on Wheel, it's big spins, big wins, and big fun. Don't miss it.
Now, in high definition, your KSN pinpoint weather forecast.
Good evening, everyone. Hopefully you're all comfy and settled in on this Sunday night. As we get set to start the week ahead, it's going to be hot the first couple of days, then some big-time changes for the second half of our forecast. Almost unbelievable for this time of year. First things first, let's talk about the radar. We had showers and thunderstorms this morning in southern Kansas. Those were long gone by the midday hours. Here tonight, this is just atmospheric effects coming off of the radar in Dodge City. Nothing actually hitting the ground there at all, although there is one lonely little thunderstorm there in eastern Colorado quickly coming to an end. That's all the rain that we'll have across the area for tonight. Should be dry for us over the next, say, 12 to 18 hours. But reflecting back on last night and this morning, look at some of these numbers and the rain amounts, the color coding here, kind of showing you where the higher amounts were. Over a ½ inch in Wichita, over 2.5 inches in the Winfield, Arc City area, and just a little further south and southeast of there in Cambridge, over 3 inches of rainfall. That is pretty nice. It'd be even nicer if we get some more of that in the western part of the state. We've got chances coming up in the forecast here and there. High temperatures today thanks in part to the cloud cover left over from those showers and storms last night and this morning. We could only make the 87-degree mark for many areas in central and eastern Kansas. Meantime, the western part of the state saw a little more sunshine, thus some hotter temperatures. Topped out at 99 in Liberal. 97 was the high in Elkhart today, made 92 in Hill City. Where are we at now at 10 o'clock? It is muggy in parts of central Kansas. Low 80s still for current readings. 77 though in Manhattan, 77 as well in Hayes. 84 is the going number this hour in Garden City. Our winds are fairly light tonight, mainly out of the east at around 5 to 10 miles an hour. I don't think we'll see a whole lot in the way of wind tonight. The winds may pick up a little more for us tomorrow afternoon, which will help us out because it will be plenty hot by tomorrow in the midday hours. Satellite radar picture last 24 hours into motion. There are the showers and storms from last night and this morning and all that rain that we had there in the southeast part of the state. A clearing sky going on through the late day hours, and there are a few clouds in western Kansas tonight. A lot of those will come to an end, kind of thinning out overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. So look at our forecast across the state. Mainly a clear sky for us. Warm and muggy in central Kansas, still fairly mild in the western part of the state, down to the 60s for overnight lows. Let's take you into tomorrow morning with the storm projector. There may be a couple of spotty showers along the state line and some clouds to start the day. I think they'll be few and far between. A lot more in the way of sunshine tomorrow, and I really think we're going to quickly heat things up by the midday hours. We're talking low 90s by lunchtime tomorrow. Then as we go through the afternoon, warm front starts making its way across the state, and another feature in the atmosphere could trigger off a few late day showers and thunderstorms, primarily in north central Kansas, right along I-70 by about 7 o'clock tomorrow. Those that are expected to ride down south and southeast just north of that warm front, quickly moving off to the southeast by this time tomorrow, should be out of here overnight into Tuesday morning. And Tuesday is going to be another hot day
before a cold front makes its way in on Wednesday and really changes everything in our forecast. So tomorrow, it is going to be hot. High temperatures, upper 90s, easily triples in many areas. Some late day showers and thunderstorms primarily in central Kansas, and winds tomorrow out of the south at around 15 to 25. But get a load of this 7-day forecast. Very un-July-like by the end of the week. That system comes in. Clouds may linger, some off and on chances for showers and thunderstorms, keeping a lid on the temperatures next weekend. Highs only in the mid-80s. That's not too bad at all. Across the entire state, Wednesday is the day for the cool down. Then we could see a few struggling showers on Thursday. Better chance comes back into the picture on Friday. Saturday and Sunday, kind of a little hit and miss right now. Have to keep eyes on that as a front may sag across the state, keeping temperatures cool and perhaps keeping a small chance for showers and thunderstorms in our forecast. All in all, it looks like a break from the heat, and more of that welcomed rain is on the way in less than a week, so we'll take it.
You know, you hear you talking about cool downs and such. I just remember the last 2 summers when you'd throw up the 7-day forecast and there'd be so many ones and zeros that looked like a computer program.
And 95 was considered a cool down then. Now we're
Right.
talking 85, so it's not.
So yeah, we'll take it for sure. Sports is next.
That's right. Thanks, Justin. Coming up in sports, a local tearing it up in this weekend's PGA tournament event. I'll tell you who. Plus, the Morris twins proven to be a key 1-2 punch for the Suns in Summer League ball. That and more next.
There's more than just ice cream in a carton of Bluebell. Picnics and birthdays and welcome home signs. Over 100 years of fond childhood memories. Clear country mornings and a summer sunrise. One taste and you can't help but wonder how Bluebell gets so many good things in a carton that size.
You're gonna need this. Now, get up to $8,500 total savings, or 0 for 60 plus $750 cash back on F-150. Only at your Midwest Ford dealers.
Whether you like fresh cooking shows or into home improvement programs, live for talent competitions, or eat and breathe sports, your Diamond will recommend more. Introducing Personal Recommendations. Discover TV shows picked just for you. It's a first for TV and only from Cox. Learn more at cox.com/diamond.
As you look around the showroom at Phoenix Supply, you can see our incredible range of products for your kitchen or bath remodel.
But a good part of our success for all these years is because of the personalized service customers receive from our experienced staff.
Drop by, look around, get a few ideas, and talk to our professionals. From a simple upgrade to the most elaborate kitchen or bathroom design, your complete satisfaction is our goal at Phoenix Supply.
It's the all-size shed display model sale. Now's the time to call for the biggest savings of the year. An all-size shed is built to last using the highest quality and longest-lasting materials like cement siding and treated floors. Save hundreds on a display model plus receive free delivery. Stop wasting money on storage rental fees. You can own an all-size shed for less. Multiple sizes, options, and designs at the lowest price. Save big at All Size Shed. Family owned and operated. Call 721-6200 or just south of Kellogg and east of Tyler.
The final round of the British Open today, and many just assumed that it would be either Tiger Woods or Lee Westwood holding the claret jug, but boy, oh boy, were we in for a surprise. Tiger just couldn't find his groove today. Woods hitting out of the deep rough on the par 4 11th. He sails it over the green and into a bunker. Tiger in disbelief. The world's #1 finished today's final round, shooting a 74. Now to the leader heading in, Lee Westwood. And poor old Lee, he didn't hit a fairway the entire front nine. Westwood would never recover. He finished 4 over. Now for the Sunday surprise, Phil Mickelson. He came in 5 strokes off the lead, but lefty ate his Wheaties this morning. Here he is on the par 5 17th, 302 yards to the hole. Mickelson gets an unbelievable bounce off the fairway and onto the green. Lefty would birdie that hole down to the par 4 18th. This putt for birdie. Mickelson drains it, and that's your winner, folks. Captain comeback, Phil Mickelson, taking the claret jug, and Lefty says today may have been the best round of golf he's ever played.
You know, I was getting ready for today, and I just thought, you know, I need to bring my A game today. I just need to bring it. I need to show up and play some of my best golf, and I did.
This is Mickelson's first British Open victory of his career and his 5th time winning a major. But when you compare Phil's 5 career major wins to Tiger Woods' 14, well, kind of makes you wonder whatever happened to the roar of the Tiger on Sundays. It's been 5 years since he last won a major. Will this shell of his former self out on the course right now ever going to catch Jack Nicklaus? Tiger's maybe wondering that himself, visibly frustrated out on the course today, or maybe he's just in denial.
I felt like I was really playing well today, and actually the whole week. I really hit so many good shots and really had control of my ball this week. And as I said, it was just trying to get the speed, and I just didn't get it.
By the way, there was another PGA tournament here in the States for guys that didn't play at the British Open, and it just so happens it was won by a local guy. The Sanderson Farms tournament in Madison, Mississippi. Derby's Woody Austin found himself in a playoff. Here he is on 18, the first playoff hole. Austin's second shot from the fairway. He lands it just on the green. Woody would 2-putt for his birdie, and that would seal the deal. Woody Austin wins the Sanderson Farms Championship today, taking home $540,000 in winnings, as well as getting a 2-year exemption on the PGA Tour. Well, since the All-Star break, the Royals have been undefeated. 2 straight wins over division first place Detroit. The series finale today at Kauffman, in a packed house at the K. Royals fans hoping to see the boys in blue make it a clean sweep. Yeah, well, that didn't work out so well. Top of 1, no score. James Shields facing Miguel Cabrera. So long to this ball, the solo shot. Tigers lead it 1-0 now to the 5th. Game tied at 1. It's former shocker Andy Dirks. He smacks this Shields pitch just over the fence for a home run. Detroit back on top, and the Tigers never looked back. They win series game 3 4-1.
You're always mad when you got a chance to sweep some guys and you don't do it, and that's a good club over there. The game of the day is tough, but we did win the series against the Tigers, but we wanted that one today, but just couldn't quite pull it out.
The Royals start another home series tomorrow night with the Baltimore Orioles. Well, here locally, the series finale between the Wingnuts and Salt Dogs. Wichita able to get back to its winning ways after dropping its last 2 games with Lincoln. Kevin Hooper and company split the series with a 4-1 win today at Lawrence Dumont Stadium. Next up for the Wingnuts, the Amarillo Sox at home tomorrow night. Big 12 Player of the Year Ross Kivett turning more heads. He's been named an All-Star for the prestigious Cape Cod League. Kivett is the first Wildcat to earn All-Star status in the CCL since right-handed pitcher Luke Robertson did it in 2001. The Cape Cod League All-Star Game is this Saturday at 4:30, and K-State fans got to be thankful that Mr. Kivett is returning to play for the Wildcats next season. Very, very special player. Well, everyone remembers the Morris twins, Marcus and Markeith. They were a lethal combination as Jayhawks together under Bill Self, and now they're on the same team in Phoenix, once again wreaking havoc. Case in point, today's semifinal of the NBA Summer League in Las Vegas. The Phoenix Suns able to make a comeback on the Timberwolves thanks to the Morris twins, who combined for 40 points and 10 rebounds. The hero of this one, though, Marcus Morris, he gets the ball in crunch time, and Marcus, the nice move and the shot to win the game. Phoenix headed to the Summer League Championship to face the Golden State Warriors. Gotta love seeing old KU players doing well in the NBA.
Yeah, I didn't realize the Twins were reunited out there in Phoenix. That's
Same
pretty
team.
cool.
Looks like it's working out.
Right, we'll see what happens. Still to come here on KSN. It's a day to celebrate America's favorite frozen treat.
If you are even thinking about improving your home with new carpet, this is the best time at Horton's Carpet's best August clearance sale ever. We have negotiated special prices with our manufacturers to bring you the best carpets for much lower prices. This all happens now through the end of August, and like always, you will receive Horton's employee installation that's guaranteed for life. Horton's Carpets August clearance sale. Now is the best time to buy.
At Casey Jackson tweets, "Oh, it's cool. It's not like I had plans or anything. Hashtag stupid car." Casey, stop by the Honda Summer Clearance event and get a great deal on a new Civic. It comes standard with Bluetooth and Pandora compatibility. So instead of being all hashtag stupid car, you could be all hashtag you.
Get a great deal on the fuel-efficient Civic at the Honda Summer Clearance event.
Visit your Kansas Heartland Honda dealers today.
This month, the more you buy,
the more you save with Renewal by Andersen.
Sit back, relax, and let the experts do all the work. Call today for a better window, professional installation, and peace of mind.
This month, save $550 on 3 windows or $1,000 on 5 windows, plus our most energy-efficient glass for free and flexible finance options to fit anyone's budget. The more you buy,
the more you save with Renewal by Andersen.
Renewal by Andersen. We love our new windows.
At Highland Dairy, we're your neighbors, your friends. And we've been producing dairy foods for your family, your parents, and your grandparents for 75 years. Because we're farmer-owned, we make it hometown fresh with no artificial growth hormones. And we're close by, so we can give you that splash of fresh flavor you love every day.
Highland. It's a splash of fresh flavor.
Visit the new HighlandDairy.com for coupons, recipes, and more.
And finally tonight, ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Today, I decided to do a little Anchorman thing. The Human Torch applied for a bank loan. Now you can thank President Reagan for the day in 1984. He designated the third Sunday in July as National Ice Cream Day. So you can celebrate this Sunday with a Sunday of your own.
Did you get ice cream? I didn't.
Oh, maybe on the ride home. We're going to have some weather that'll make you want some
weather.
ice cream.
It's going to be hot tomorrow. Temperatures right around 100 degrees, give or take, in many areas. A chance of late-day showers and thunderstorms, primarily in central Kansas. Hot again on Tuesday, then 80s for highs next weekend.
That is all the time we've got tonight. KSN News fires up again tomorrow morning at 4:30 with Kansas Today. Hope to see you then.